A few days back I had promised on Facebook to Mr. Sukhvinder, he's in Punjab, he's a lawyer, that I'll explain and put a video on YouTube on how to cast a Nirayana Bhav. So today, as per the promise, I am shooting this video. There are many types of Nirayana Bhav or Bhav. Most of the schools of astrology in India, they teach Shripati method of casting a Nirayana Bhav. They believe in the Shripati method that zodiac is a circle, and they cast the horoscope, Nirayana Bhav on that base. But what I will be explaining you is the Placido system, which is the only correct method of Nirayana Bhav, and therefore it gives accurate results. What is being done in Placido system is that zodiac is taken as it is actually. That is, it is not a circle. So according to the Kepler's law, we take the zodiac of the Placido system, then we take the inclination of Earth. And these two things are majorly responsible to cast correctly the Nirayana Bhav. This is very important thing to understand. And we will be using a table. It is in my hand. On the basis of it, we will be casting Nirayana Bhav. And that is Raphael's table of house. This book is out of print now. This book was printed in India by Tara Parwala from Bombay, but it is now not available. And another book comes from Anant Rai Chur, Krishna Murthy Paddhati. They also use the Placido system. But nowadays it is not required because no softwares are there, so there is no point going for the casting of the Nirayana Bhav, but I have to explain. So therefore I will be using it. So this is the book which takes up the latitude up to 59 degrees. In the earlier earlier I told the Placido system takes the longitude, so it takes the latitude. I'm sorry for that. So it takes the latitude, inclination of Earth, as well as the actual movement of Earth around the Sun, according to the Kepler's law. Now this is the table of houses, northern latitude. So the book is based on northern latitude, but you can use it on southern latitude also. There is a method given. Now this book takes up the latitude from 2 degree to 59 degree 56 minutes up to Leningrad, not above that. So previously when the book was published possibly, so it was not possible birth of the child above say 60 degree north approximately. You can very well imagine it's too cold to go for a loo even. So now there are methods which can be done. You can make interior so hot that birth of child can be done like that. Now this is the table, and this is 2 degree north and 5 degree north, and various latitudes, the table of various latitude is given. Now we will be using the Chandigarh, the table of Chandigarh. So Chandigarh latitude is 30 degree 42 minutes. So we'll have to find out a latitude in the table, the nearest latitude. Now you see we have, you can show this, we have the table for Delhi. So there are different tables for different latitudes. is dedicated to Delhi. Similarly, the important cities are taken care of, and when we cast horoscope or the Nirayana Bhav Chalit for Chandigarh, which was not an important city few years back, as it in 1950 the Chandigarh city came into existence. Now we have in the table 30 degree 2 minutes. So we will take 30 degree 2 minutes table here and first make a Lagan chart. So first step is making a Lagan chart, and this table when I will use, then I will explain further, right? So coming back again, the first thing is that we will be casting a Lagan chart. So let the date, time, place of birth be 15 July 2013, 16:55 hours Chandigarh, and longitude of ascendant or the degree of ascendant is 24 degree 5 minutes. So this is degree of ascendant. So what we will do, we will deduct the Anash from this ascendant. We will deduct Anash from this ascendant because the table is on the Sayana system, not Nirayana system, right? So and we have made Lagan according to the Nirayana system which we use. So we will deduct the Anash. And the Anash for this year is 24 degrees and 3 minutes if we talk about the Chitrapaksha Anash. So let us make it for Chitrapaksha Anash, doesn't matter. So it comes to Scorpio 0 degree and 02 minutes. So this is the ascendant value we get after deducting the Anash. So in case, so we have to add the Anash, sorry. We have to add the Anash, I'm sorry. Because we have to go to the Sayana system. So this comes to be 24 degree 5 minutes plus Anash 24 degree 3 minutes. That comes to Sagittarius for 8 minutes and then 448, and this is 18 degree 8 minutes is the Sayana ascendant. And finish with it. Anyway, now we will be using the table to find out the degrees or the longitudes of various houses. Right. Now you can see this particular book, and it is very difficult to see the numbers here which are written, but still I try to explain. And this is an HD camera, I will be able to capture well, but the digits written are not very much, you can see it properly. Just a minute. But there is a sidereal time written here. Is it coming okay? So you must have the table to understand this. This table is, here it is written, table of houses for Cairo 30 degree 2 minutes. We can use this for Chandigarh also. And this is sidereal time written here. Then there is ascendant written here is Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo, then Libra, Scorpio, and this is Sagittarius. Sagittarius 18 degree 8 minutes. So in this page we have the nearest ascendant to be 18 degree 39 minutes or 17 degree 51 minutes. So if we are taking the nearest 18 degree 8 minutes, let us take it 51 or 39, I have to choose. So let it be 1751. So once you see here the ascendant, you can see the houses written here, the second house degree, the third house degree, 12th house degree, 11th house degree and 10th house degree. All other 5 houses degrees are given here. So if ascendant degree is available, on the right hand side you have the 10th, 11th and 12th house degree and second and third house degree. So for using this particular table, you must know the symbols, Here the ascendant is Sagittarius, symbol is given, and below the houses also symbols of the signs are given. So you must know the symbols. The book is on the Western system and they do not write the signs name, they write the symbols. So you must be well conversant with the symbols of the signs. For your benefit, I will just write it down also afterwards. Here it is written Sagittarius and then 17 degree 51 minutes the ascendant. So I write down the second, third, 10th and 11th and the 12th house degrees with the signs. So this is the ascendant degree. Let me write down the second house degree, third house degree, 10th, 11th and 12th. So if I write down like this, you find out that 20 degree Capricorn. So this comes to be, second house degree comes to be Capricorn, 20 degree. Third house degree is Aquarius, 23 degrees, 26 degrees. 10th house degree is 1 degree Libra. Libra 1 degree. Second is Scorpio 1 degree. Scorpio 1 degree. And 26 degree Pisces. Scorpio. Scorpio 26. Now these are the Sina degrees. Now why there are Sina degrees? The simple thing is every year there will be change in the Anansh. So what we'll do, we will deduct the Anansh every year. So this table remains okay for all the years. So if we go 10 years back, the Anansh will be different. This year the Anansh will be different. So what we will do is, this is the Sina reading, so we will deduct the Nirayana. So Nirayana is 24 degree 3 minutes. For easy calculation, what I do, I will deduct 24 degrees. Instead of 24 degree 3 minutes, I will deduct 24 degrees. Otherwise the calculation will become very much cumbersome. So this comes to Capricorn, 20 minus 24 comes to Sagittarius 26 degrees. Aquarius 26, 24 comes to be Aquarius 2 degrees. Libra 1 degree minus 24 comes to Virgo 7 degrees, and Scorpio 1 degree. Scorpio Libra 7 degrees and Scorpio 26. This comes to the Scorpio 2 degrees. So this is first house degree is 24 degree 5 minutes Scorpio. I must write down Scorpio. Scorpio. 12th house is 2 degrees Scorpio, 11, 10, 3rd and 2nd. Similarly, we can write down the other houses degrees, right? 6th house degree, 5th house degree, 4th house degree, 9th house degree, 8th house and 7th house. Correspondingly, if 12th house degree is Scorpio 2 degree, then 6th house is the opposite one. So it comes to be Taurus 2 degree, like I explained. So this is the Chalit. Is almost ready. So first house is Scorpio 24, 5. So 7th house automatically will be Libra. Taurus. Second house is Sagittarius. So 8th house has to be Gemini. 180 degree different. Third house is Aquarius. So 9th house has to be Leo. 4th house is not available, but the 10th house is available, that is Virgo. So this is Pisces. 4th is Pisces. 11th house is Libra. So 5th house comes to be Aries. 12th house is Scorpio. So this becomes Taurus. Exactly 180 degree away. Now we have to place the planets. We have to place the planets in this Nirayana Bhav Chalit chart. Right? So it is a difficult thing to understand on the outset for the first time, but it is very interesting. Now I'll explain how it is done. Now these are the houses. We will write down houses. Starting of house, end of house. So house number 1 starts from Scorpio 24 degree 5 minutes, and first house will end where second house starts. Second house starts Sagittarius 26 degrees. Second house Sagittarius 26, so it will end when the third house will start. Third house starts at Aquarius 2 degrees. So this is Aquarius 2 degrees. Fourth house starts at, this is Virgo, so fourth house will start for Pisces 7 degrees. So when it starts Pisces 7 degrees, the third house ends at Pisces 7 degrees. Fifth house starts Aries 7 degrees. This is exactly 180 degree Libra. If the 11th house is Libra, the 5th house is exactly 180 degree different. So it becomes Aries 7 degree. So 4th house ends at Aries 7 degree. 6th house Taurus 2 degrees. Taurus 2 degrees. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 I have to write down. 7th house is exactly 180 degree different from the first degree. So this comes to Taurus 24 degree 5 minutes. 8th house is Sagittarius 26 degree written here. Third house, 9th house is exactly opposite to the third house, 180 degree, that is Leo 2 degrees. 10th house is Virgo 7 degree. 11th house is Libra 7 degrees. 12th house is Scorpio 2 degrees. So we can write down corresponding the ending of the all houses. So this comes to be Taurus 24 degree 5 minutes. 7th house ending will be the 8th house starting, that is Sagittarius 26 degree. Now 8th house ending will be 9th house starting Sagittarius 9. 7th house is Taurus. 8th house is Gemini. It will be Gemini 26. And 8th house is Leo 2 degree. 8th house ending is Leo 2 degree. 10th house ending is Virgo 7 degree. 11th house ending is 10th house ending is 11th house starting. It is Libra 7 degrees. 12th house, 11th house's ending will be 12th house starting. So it is Scorpio 2 degrees, and 12th house ending will be ascendant's starting point. So that comes to this Scorpio 24 degree finals. Now we must know the degrees of the planets, so we can place the planets in particular houses. So these are the houses. The first house starting from the Scorpio 24 degree finals, ending at Sagittarius 26 degrees. Now we must know the degrees of the planets so that we may place the planets in the house. So correspondingly we will fit these planets in the Nirayana Bhav. So now you can show it here, the degrees of the planets. It will be easier for everybody to understand. The degrees, you can see, the sun is 29 degree 10 minutes. The sun is in Gemini, 29 degree 10 minutes. So what we will do, where the sun will come, now this we have to see, the sun will in Gemini 29 time. So the sun will come here, Gemini 29 time. 8th house. Sun will be here. Sun is 29 degree 10 minutes. So it is from Gemini 26 to Leo 2 degree. Sun is Gemini 29 degrees. So it will be in between Gemini 26 to Leo 2. So this is starting of the 8th house to the ending of the 8th house. So sun comes in the 8th house. Now come to moon. Moon is Virgo 21 degree 2 minutes. Virgo 21 comes here. From Virgo 7 to Libra 7. So this is moon. So the house is house number 10. So moon will come here. Now let us come to Mars. Mars is 7 degree 20 minutes Gemini. 7 degree 20 minutes Gemini means sun will come here. No, sorry. Mars. Mars will be here in the 7th house because it is lesser than 26 degrees. And then it is Mercury 20 degree and 53 minutes. Mercury is 20 degree 35 minutes Gemini. So obviously Mercury will also come here. So it is the 7th house again. Now Jupiter is Gemini 10 degree. Again Jupiter will be here with them. So we will put Jupiter here. What else is there? Venus, Cancer 2732. So Cancer will be here. Cancer has gone in between Gemini and Leo, so Venus will be here. So Cancer sign has gone because the house are not 30 degrees. House either compress or they become bigger. Now after Venus, then Saturn, Libra 10 degree 54 minutes. 10 degrees. So Saturn will be here. 11th house. Now Rahu, Libra 20 degree. So Rahu is also here. And Ketu just opposite to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All 9 planets we have placed in the Nirayana voucher. So this is how we have to cast a Nirayana voucher. Now I have to say certain things. Now you have to understand that. That is, the ascendant degree is 24 degree 5 minutes, and we are in Chandigarh, making the chart of Chandigarh. Now what has happened is that Mars has taken 2 houses, first and the 12th, and another house, 5th house. Whereas the Cancer sign has not shown here. Similarly, the Capricorn has also gone. So why it happens? Now this is, you have to understand, which you can understand it here. See, the Scorpio is 24 degree 5 minutes. This is the first house degree. Second house is 26 degree 42 minutes. So first house is around 32 degrees and more than near 32 degrees, and third house starts from 26 degree to 2 degrees Aquarius. So third house is also more than 30 degrees. So this is around 36 degrees. Third house is 35 degrees. Fourth house is around 30 degrees only, and fifth house is compensating everyone, so it is less than 30 degrees, so it comes to around 24 degrees. So there are compression and expansion of the houses. This compression and the expansion I will explain why it happens when I will show the inclination of the earth, the difference in latitude of earth, and the movement of the earth around the sun, which I already explained in the previous video. Therefore this video was requested how